it's Pete here, and I'm back for Hand of the Week. Now, this hand came from a state night competition that I played, and it's sort of about reading your opponent's mind. What are they actually thinking about? And this hand illustrates just the joy of bridge for me. I just absolutely love this hand. And it's just all about placing where the cards are. And why you can't just do this, like, it's not just you focused on your cards, but it's the interaction between you and your opponents. Anyway, here I opened one no trump, which was Akol, and my partner bid Stayman. I bid 2 spades, and we bid 4 spades. And first of all, I'll just talk you through just like what happened and a little bit of the planning. So here it went 10 of diamonds lead, and that went to the ace. And it went the 2 of diamonds back, and that got roughed. So at this stage, things are looking a lot more grim than they were initially, because it looked like we only had 2 club losers and a diamond loser, but now they've got a rough. And now a low club came back. So if you're looking at this, we've lost 2 tricks. We've still lost missing the ace queen of clubs. Now, we have to guess what West has played from. But one of the things is, even if we play West to have led low from the ace and try and win our king of clubs, we still have 2 club losers. We get to win the king, we get to throw 2 away on the queen jack, but we've still got the jack 10 and would have 2 club losers at that stage. So it looks like we have to play West for the queen of clubs. And if East gets in and plays another diamond, then it's probably right to ruff with the ace and just play spade to the king, heart to the ace, and finesse a spade. So that's just the rough plan. And that's what plan you would have if you didn't take in thinking about what the opponents are doing and what problems they actually have. So the tempo of the opponents actually was a bit unusual. So it went diamond to the ace, and it went a diamond rough. And now at this stage, my opponents were both good opponents, and this 2 of diamonds is clearly a suit preference signal for clubs. And it's not ambiguous at all. They don't have to work out what suit they were trying to switch to. So I know that a club is coming back. But now my left-hand opponent starts thinking. Okay, so they start thinking, and then for a little while, and then they play a low club. Okay, so this is where reading the opponent's mind comes into it. Now, this shouldn't have been a tough trick to play. They knew they were going to play a club, so what were they thinking about? So let's go through the different options. First of all, West could have nothing. They could just have 3 little clubs or whatever, in which case East has the ace queen. It doesn't matter what I do. But also, that club would have come back really quickly. So he doesn't have 3 little clubs. Next, he could have queen 3rd club. And again, a low club would come back pretty quickly, because we know that he knows he wants to put his partner in, so just let a low club, see what happens. Then also, so we know that West doesn't have queen 3rd club. So now we know that West has the ace of clubs. But as we mentioned before, we've still got 2 club losers even if we put up the king. So it looks like we should play West for the ace queen of clubs and play low and hope that they're both on side. But then what you have to realize is that West wouldn't play a little club from that position. They would play ace of clubs and then another club and hope that their partner can ruff the club. So if they had the ace queen of clubs, there's no reason for them to actually switch to a low club here. So the chance of playing West for both the missing honors, again, we shouldn't do. So then that finally rules it out, is they've got the ace but not the queen. And the only way that I can make this is if there's a stiff queen. So it went low club, and I hopped up with the king and dropped a singleton queen there. Now this isn't the type of play that you'd make if you couldn't read what the opponents were thinking about. They took that little bit of time. And just so you know, it's against the laws for them to think when there's nothing to think about. So they can't try and bluff me with their tempo. So you only think when you've got a legitimate problem. So they tried a low club. I hopped up with a king, dropped that queen, drew trumps, and then made my contract, giving them still a club trick. And then after the hand, the opponent was saying, well, should I have played a low club, or should I have played ace of clubs and another one? And I gave them the reasoning. I said, well, I reckon I would try a low club. So first of all, to give their partner a ruff, they have to have played me to have a 4-2-2-5 shape with 5 clubs, which is definitely possible, but is unlikely because it's not a stereotypical balanced hand. Some people might have opened a club. Their partner might have switched to their singleton club rather than trying to give their partner a ruff. So lots of things like this. But then the question comes in, okay, so he doesn't think that he should be playing me for this hand and that a low club is probably the correct club to play. But should he still play the ace because he took that time and I now have this inference? And, well, that's a hard one to judge. So you first have to judge your opponent, like, you work out that a low club is what you want to try and play. And if he won the diamond and played a low club quickly, for me it's definitely right to play low, because dropping a singleton queen of clubs is an anti-percentage thing. So if he played a low club in tempo, that's definitely the right play and what he should be doing. But now that he's taken his time, should he instead go ace of clubs club? With the reason being that because he's taken his time, I can now place the ace of clubs and I might go up with the king like I did. And is this the only thing that he should play for? So that's a tough choice because now he has to judge my capability of reading the inference of him taking that bit of time and then altering my play because of it. But I thought this was a pretty cool hand, and the different thought processes that go through it. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this hand and about reading the opponent's mind and then going through the process of, okay, what holding can they actually be thinking about? And the only one that makes sense is ace fourth club. So let's drop that singleton queen, even though I had no intention of doing that, except for the break in tempo before playing the club. Hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.